right.
Well,
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the midnight hour.
Boglins, come out and play. Boglins, come out and play. It's the midnight hour. We got all the horror you need. We got Mr. Bones and the Pumpkin King, killing Katie and the Queen, and Chocolate Digi, to leave your ass dizzy as fuck. And don't forget Casey, InterwebKaiju, fuck with him and you'll be through. Also, we roll with a dead boy named Mike, a bat and a cat and an echo that rings throughout the night. So many more. I'm talking about the Midnight Army. We roll deep, so before I say anything else, I'm gonna drop the mic. Join us in 12 and beyond. We bring that fear. It will make you cower, shine in the darkness. It's the midnight hour. Boglin Club.
Hola.
Boglin.
Hola. Everybody, welcome to the midnight hour.
Hello.
Welcome. Now, I'm going to be stepping aside because we have an honorary host tonight, which is the Tochi is going to run the show because she knows about the Hitchcock. So with that being said, welcome, Pat. Welcome, Bones. Welcome, Toch, to the midnight hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure have pretty teeth, Hobbs.
Belial. Belial.
Belial, you sure have pretty teeth.
Belial. Good morning, Pat.
Morning, Hobbs.
Hello, Patrick.
Jennifer Tochi leading the crew tonight.
She's the one that knows about the Hitchcock, so we're going to let her run the show tonight. What's up, Vince?
That's a great one to know. I have a few Hitchcock movies.
So, with that being said, Tochi, what you want to lead us off and talk about your favorite Hitchcock films?
I made a list last night of my top 10 favorite Hitchcock movies. But as I go down the line, everybody else can talk about theirs too. Because life is wonderful. Hello, Spices. Okay, and my number 10 is Rich and Strange. Yes. And it is, this is one of the things I have. It's Alfred Hitchcock collection set. It's called The Legend Begins. And the couple living in a working class section of town that receives an inheritance and decides to use their windfall to take a cruise. While aboard ship, the couple ends up losing all of their funds. And that is a wild movie. With a whole bunch of mystery.
I have definitely I gotta brush up on some of my Hitchcock films, that's for sure.
I've seen two. And the old show. I used to watch the old show that used to come on late at night, and I've seen two of his movies. That's all I've seen. The old show that was like da 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 when it comes on, and Psycho and Birds. So yeah, I'll listen to you and get some ideas of some new ones, some to check out because I've only seen those two. I've heard different ones that people love, like Rear Window and Vertigo. I've heard the names, but I haven't seen any of them.
What about you,
You got a
Pat?
list to go along with Toach?
Wow, I love Hitchcock. I've seen a lot of his films. I guess, I mean, as far as the top 10 list goes, I would throw Vertigo out there. That was with Jimmy Stewart and Kim Novak, and that's an excellent film. Probably would actually rank it higher than that. Vertigo is one of my favorite Hitchcock. Came out in the 50s. It's a really good movie. Very suspenseful. You don't really know until the end, which way it's going to go. That's one thing about Hitchcock. He always hit his endings till the very last.
Yeah. He does. Did you ever notice that he uses trains a lot?
Yeah, he used transportation a lot.
Yeah.
And the Birds, he used a lot of cars and bicycles and whatnot. Lifeboat, he used a ship. I mean, he very much liked to base a lot of his movies around about transportation, which is interesting.
So let me ask you guys this, because Bones and I are not as proficient. Is it just particularly the sets that you guys like the most, or is it just? I mean, the ones that I've seen are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But like, is it just particularly the sets that you guys like? Is it just the storylines?
Stories. He was a master storyteller.
As to you guys know, that Bones and I like people being decapitated and body parts ripped off. You don't see as much of that with the Hitchcock film.
No.
Well, he is the grandfather, though, of the slasher film. If you think about it, I mean, Psycho was probably was the first slasher film.
And in Psycho, you get to see the first toilet ever on film.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a big thing back then. Psycho was his biggest risk. He risked everything. He risked his whole career on that movie.
I watched The Birds, and it wasn't what I thought it would be. I thought The Birds would have been worse, but it was absolutely terrifying. It was. I made fun of it. I was like, The Birds. It's probably some joke of a movie. It's probably garbage because, it's an older movie. It's probably shit. Now this is a long time ago, back when I was full of piss and vinegar. And then I watched it, and I was like, my God, I'm terrified. Like, I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, the short story, the novella that Daphne DeMauro wrote of The Birds. Wow, that's another case of like The Running Man. It's like you got the movie of the novella, but not necessarily the same one. Like The Birds did a nice job as to showing the birds, but the book was a little bit different. It was really more intense, and you weren't really quite sure how it was going to end. I mean, and what he did, he seemed to make, he sort of, in Hitchcock, he sort of made it seem like it was all Tippi Hedren's fault, and like it was because of her the birds were going nutty. In the novella, we never find out why the birds were going crazy.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Vince. Hey, Sean. Jen and Christian, welcome. Sean Blue, it's all good. What's up, Kal-El? Enjoy your trip. Sean. Larry D, what's up? Welcome, Gary's Movie Emporium. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
I missed that one in the chat.
Yeah. I think Hobbs said it. Hobbs saying hi to his fellow Magoo.
So
I'm
Tochi,
sitting
what
there
else do you
watching the
like
chat. I
about
missed that name.
what else do you like about the? Sorry guys, I've had a long friggin' week. I'm having a hard time thinking or talking. What else do you like about the Hitchcock?
Well, I sometimes I need a slow down in movies because I can go a little too violent in my likings for movies or too comical. And sometimes I just want a big thriller. I want to watch a thriller, and they don't let you know what happens until the very end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand that.
yeah. And that's what Alfred Hitchcock gives you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then,
Bones and I collectively can name 5, and they're the same ones that we've seen.
No, I got 2. Psycho and Bird, the 2 most popular ones. I used
Lifeboat
to
was
watch the old TV show.
Lifeboat was really good. Rebecca was excellent. That was really strong.
Thanks for coming on, Katie. Love y'all.
get some rest, Katie.
She says thank you for thank you. She goes. Katie says I'm getting to go to rest. Wanted to show my friends some love. Love y'all, Katie. She's having a rest night.
Yeah.
He really did make a lot of films that people don't think about. You know, he made Secret Agent, Rear Window. Rear Window is a classic. That was another one he did with Jimmy Stewart too, and it had Raymond Burr was in it. One of his early roles.
Ropes. That's my favorite one he did with Jimmy Stewart.
What are you showing?
Rope.
Rope.
That movie with Jimmy Stewart.
Is that like about some fucking killer rope or something, or what?
No.
What is it? Is that some fucking killer licorice or something?
No. This is 2 students. And this is their professor. And he talks about like some off-topic things. And they basically take a rope and kill one of their friends. And kind of like in Rocky Horror Picture Show, they have the buffet on the chest where the dead body is.
Yeah.
They have all their friends over to eat. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Catch up. I got you.
Yeah.
The buffet.
Yes, the buffet.
The symptom.
No tattoos.
Hey, EA Horror, welcome. Good to see you in the chat. EA Horror, everybody connect with everybody.
Connections.
Connect 4. You got me. Here, I got you diagonally. Oh, you're so sneaky.
Make like a link and get in sync.
Boggling.
Boggling.
That's what you got to say when you get Connect 4. You yell,
wow.
Wow. Boggling.
Can you imagine if Owen Wilson was a boglin? Oh my God. An Owen Wilson boglin?
And it says, wow.
So, with that being said, which ones do you guys own in your collections? Do you guys have a lot? You don't have to go get them. I'm just curious.
I have Psycho. I have Lifeboat. I have Secret Agent. I have the first season of Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
You can send
So
me that back.
I don't have the bird. I don't have the bird, and I don't have Rebecca. I mean, those are movies I look for whenever if I see them, I'll definitely pick them up. But a lot of these are from, growing up. I watched these. They showed a lot of Hitchcock films when I grew up, so I got to watch these. I got an early collection too, but the transfers are shit. It's just one of those like Mill Creek, multi-pack you pick up at at the Dollar Tree. Transfers are not very good at all.
Yeah.
So so I don't have a whole lot of Hitchcock, but I do have a few.
And Tochi, you said you made a list of what you have. Is it a list of what you're ranking, or is it just what you have?
Top 10.
What I have, except 2 of them that I put on my list, I don't have, which is, I do not have Psycho or The Birds, which happens to be everybody's favorites, I guess.
That's the only 2 I own. I have Birds on 4K and Psycho on Blu-ray.
It's just like anything else too. It's sort of weird that it's like Hitchcock used to be a staple too. Like you used to go to thrift stores or church sales or yard sales, and Hitchcock movies used to be everywhere. I mean, you could go there and you could accidentally fall across someone with like 10 or 12 Hitchcock films. But in today's world, you really don't see them at all. I mean, anywhere, not even disc replay. I when I saw the first season of Hitchcock Presents, I was shocked because I didn't expect to see something like that.
Now, Tochi, is this like a specific statement that you're making, that you have all of the ones that a lot of people don't have and the ones that everybody has that you don't have? Is that like a
Well, I just haven't come around. I just haven't found those 2 yet. It's weird. I do the thrift stores, but everyone I found at the thrift stores I love.
if anybody has any copies of those to complete the Toch collection? Now, you've only gone over 1 movie on your list, right, so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can continue. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting this is your broadcast.
Okay. Let's see. The Lady Vanishes. It's it's a good one. It's a darn good one. There's not a lot of murders in it or anything, but it's just like, what's going on? What who's doing bad things? What? A lady gets her head hit by a potted plant before she gets on a train, and everything just goes weird once she gets on that train.
Boggling.
Boggling.
I was boggling out.
And I have that one. Lady
Boggling
Vanishes.
So she gets hit in the head with a pot on a train.
She's getting into the train, and she's standing by a wall, and she gets up on the wall is a potted plant, and it falls off the wall onto the top of her head.
I feel like I've heard about that from somewhere.
And it's also on my collection tape too. Hi, Sean.
Jim's reviews from the graves likes Rope and Shadow of a Doubt.
Thank you, Larry, for sharing all the links.
I'll read what she says because I've got nothing.
The Tochi Private Eye. Okay, so continue on. We're letting you run the show tonight. It's the Tochi Hitchcock experience.
And then another one of my favorites, and one of my favorite actors in the Alfred Hitchcock movies is the man who knew too much, and Peter Lorre's in it. I swear that's what made me like short guys, is Peter Lorre in Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Well, yeah, because I mean, Curtis Armstrong is only what, 4'7"?
Started with Peter Lorre and then moved on to Curtis Armstrong. Yes, and it's a man who's on vacation in France, and he sees a secret agent killed. He's on vacation with his family.
Is that the same one that Pat's talking about?
No, I've seen this one though. The man who knew too much. Yeah, that was one of his earlier efforts. That came out in the 30s, right, Jennifer?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
so you're talking about the 30s with these movies?
This is before. I think this is Peter Lorre was a big star, but he barely survived. He did a movie called M, which was like one. That actually might have been the first slasher, or the first Nightmare on Elm Street. He played a child killer that they were looking for.
So I wasn't even swimming around yet during that. Man, Jesus, I wasn't even thought of. The 30s, holy shit.
Yeah, Peter Lorre. Yeah, he did a lot of. He did a few Humphrey Bogart films. Mm-hmm. He was small, but he had a really distinctive voice and distinctive look.
And he always wear that earring. I love that earring.
Yeah, he was hugely popular. But that movie M, though, man, people really were freaked out over that. But he went on. He had a tremendous career. I mean, he was acting pretty much all the way till he died.
What you got next? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think that's silly to hate a person because they played a child killer. It's like,
yeah, but it was
like in Robert England.
Yeah, but it was different times then. You know, that was shocking back then. You know.
Yeah.
You mean some people hated him in real life because he played that character?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But that's an intense movie. I keep looking for that. It was filmed in Germany by Fritz Lang, and but yeah, that was a really intense movie. I don't really see that in any of the multi collections. I've seen a couple of those early ones, but I've never seen M. M came out in 1931. So I mean, he was just getting going, but he, was such a controversial movie.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to show us that case. That's why I zoomed in.
Oh, here, I'll show you this. Secret Agent, 1936.
See, even the artwork was cool back then on that. That's pretty solid artwork.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty kitty.
It's all about the artwork these days.
Yeah.
No one really cares about the movie. It's all about the artwork. I'm just kidding.
But then look at the inside. You can write on it.
Is it a previous rental?
No, it's just a Good Times home video. It was sent out in 1984.
You know, it used to piss me off whenever I would get the VHS tapes. Whenever they would come with the labels, and I would always mess up on the label because I can't write a full sentence without erasing it and redoing it. And you'd only have like one label to put on the VHS tape. I would get so pissed off. I would actually go and buy extra labels for my movies because you could put 3 movies on one VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
That used to really frustrate me.
Yes, I agree.
Sean wants a Tochi house tour one day. He wants to see the Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
We want to see the Hobbs movie room. We still have yet to see the Hobbs movie room.
When I can get up to my collection the way that it was, I'd be happy to show you guys the Hobbs movie room.
Well, how about showing us your Wild Eye collection at least? You know, to whet the appetite.
No, that's yeah. That's for another video. I can do that though, but not anytime soon.
I think we should have that happen, and then Jennifer she can do a tour, a room tour.
And when is the Cheetah Den tour?
Well, my tour will happen right after Hobbs.
You guys got to go in order.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what's next on the list, Toch?
Okay, it's The Birds.
Did you guys fear birds after watching this the first time?
No.
No?
No, it made me hungry for chicken.
Hey, Hobbs, I remember before I watched that, Roseanne was yelling, "Birds, birds."
Yeah. Go ahead, Toch.
I still get kind of scared when I see 2 crows together.
The movie's crazy. And they used real birds in it, I heard, right? And they trained them, and they were assholes, the birds, I heard.
Those crows are smart birds. Those crows
and that the schoolhouse is haunted in real life too.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Yes. Okay.
People are asking about that. We're getting personal messages about the Tochi Playhouse.
Tochi Playhouse. I'm on my bed.
Are you on the butt?
I would love to see the Criterion of the Birds.
That would be nice.
I'd like to get every Criterion of all the Hitchcock films they've done.
They should make an ultimate box set of the Hitchcock films. Yeah. Criterion.
Yeah. Birds was just released on 4K. What's the difference if it's Criterion?
Well, because Criterion has so much more information packed onto it. That's what makes Criterion movies so cool. It's like all the
extras. It'd be nice if they weren't $50-$60 a disc.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
You know, Barnes and Noble
Criterion. That's because Wes sent it to me.
Welcome, Horror and Metal Maestro Red Rusty 666. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't have that many myself.
I got one because Wes sent it to me. House, that Japanese horror.
Nice.
I would never pay the price. Those costs brand new. They have plenty of titles I'm interested in, but I'd have to find them somewhere used.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I've only found as far as outside the library, I've only seen one Criterion. I see a lot of the one movie, and that's the Royal Tenenbaums. That I see everywhere. I've seen that, and I see that in like 5 or 6 thrift stores. Just like Salvation Army. The Salvation Army, they had 2 copies side by side, and I was like, holy shit. You know, that's a lot of Royal Tenenbaums.
If you're looking for the Royal Tenenbaums, go to your library, folks.
Yeah, or the Salvation Army.
How can you tell if they're Criterion?
On the spine, hold on the spine. They have they're up. Oh, here, let me grab one.
Their logo is a little C that kind of looks like a broken record.
So in the spine right here, they have the title of the movie, and then there's the C right here, and then the says the Criterion, and then on the very bottom right here, they have the spine number.
Oh, okay.
And this is the first Criterion I ever got for my collection. I found this at the library for $1. That was a Harold and Maude.
I honestly cannot believe you found that for $1. I just.
Is that Harold and Kumar go to White Castle?
No, Harold and Maude.
Oh,
It's got
that is
DRP
the
in it.
most wonderful movie.
Now, see, look at that. That's the reason why Criterion is the way that it is.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
yeah, I couldn't believe it was sitting there. I was like, "What the hell?" All right. So
That's it. You know, you never know what you're going to find sometimes. You know?
no, my library always constantly surprises me. Like,
I'm blown away by it. It's the bag sale's ridiculous.
yeah,
Go ahead.
this is the best time of the year for the library because, see, beginning of the summer, you don't get that much coming in because because everybody is doing yard sales, so everybody thinks they're going to make a lot of money doing yard sales, and then after a while, when nobody buys their shit, they got to put it away, and they don't want to put it away. So then, toward the end of the summer, right before school goes, they empty out the garages. And so we see an influx of titles coming in. So like the last 3 weeks have probably been the 3 best weeks I've had there since I got to go in early. So it's rolling.
Everybody
Hey,
wish
Anthony.
Anthony a happy 39th birthday tomorrow.
Happy
Yeah.
39th birthday, Anthony.
Happy 39.
Anthony. For your birthday tomorrow, Anthony, I want you to sing Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Luckish, Ruckish, Bone? What?
It's a song by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Anthony does a little bit of music on his channel.
Oh. I haven't heard that one yet.
I think the Eagles initially sung it. I'm just kidding. What's next on the list?
Okay. Where am I at? Strangers on a Train.
Classic. That's a
Yeah.
great movie. That is a great movie.
Yes.
Jesus, I didn't even know about this. How do I not even know about this shit?
Man,
Strangers on a Train.
hell yes, that is a awesome movie. That's a mind screw.
With Farley
Oh.
Granger and Robert Walker.
Robert Walker, yep.
Yeah. Made in 1951. Yes.
Bones, we weren't even swimming yet, buddy. We weren't even thought of yet.
Nope.
My mom wasn't even born yet.
Really?
Yeah, but they make plans to murder each other's. Well, they
The
think
people,
they
one
do.
person in their life that bothers them, they make a deal, but one guy, he thinks it's just passing the time, and the other one takes it seriously, does so. Yeah,
And I think one of the best murders on screen is done by Bruno in that movie. In the reflection of glasses. Yeah. Awesome.
that's
Reflections of the way life used to be. Awesome, guys. I'm looking forward to all these. I'm gonna start getting some of these and reviewing them. I've been asking for feedback on reviews, by the way, in my community tab, and People have not held back. Let's just put it that way.
What, more Wild Eye?
No. I've been asking people, what speed do you like on your reviews? Do you like thorough reviews? Do you like shorter reviews? Some people have been kind of like, we like shorter reviews. The other people are like, we like the more detailed reviews. It's like split down the middle. It's hard to decide.
I actually do. I mean, my reviews have been stretched out a little bit lately, but I find myself like once I get into it, especially if it's a good movie, I don't mind spending a little extra time. And I think that some of the people don't mind a little longer review. Now,
Agreed.
I think mine got a little crazy. Spent 20 minutes on Dying of the Light. That was a little crazy, but I think about 10 minutes or so. If it's worthy, definitely.
Do you guys find, Jen, and Pat just gave us his opinion, but do you guys find that you can get your actual thoughts in 5 minutes on a review?
No, I can't. I can't do
that. Horror, Metal, Maxwell mentions Lifeboat, Rope, Psycho, The Birds, Rear Window would be in his top 5 Hitchcock films. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
My reviews are usually between 5 and 7 minutes. I can't really find that much to talk about a movie to make it last that long.
Hey, Jim and Michelle.
Yep.
Don't forget, Jim has a contest going, and it's one of the best videos ever, as he has a little fun with the cheetah.
Yeah, but did you win it already though?
No, I didn't win. I've already not won a contest today that was posted either, so my luck is going down.
Well, I don't know.
I love Jim's opening doing the craft thing from the craft. I love that. He binds you, cheetah, for doing harm against others and harm against yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid he's tossing pretty light there because everybody knows what's going to happen when the cheetah goes. Hey, cheetah. The cheetah is going to be 12 years old this month.
Wow. In cat years?
Huh?
Like is he 12 years old in cat years? Like 2 years?
No, he's 12-year-old people years. I got him 10 years ago. And he was 2 years old when I got him.
Really?
Yep.
I thought you had Jeter.
I did. I had Jeter, but then he passed away. He passed away in July of 13 after Lori passed.
So they were both, but you had them both at the same time?
No, I got the cheetah after Derek Jeter passed.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So. See, Sean mentions he can't do reviews over 5 minutes without spoiling everything. Yeah, reviews are tough. Horror. Yeah, see, I'm with you now. I'm stretching it out too. Doing my reviews a little longer. It
would have been funnier if you named him Derek Eater.
Yeah, well, hell, if that's the case, it'd be Paladin the Eater. Paladin eats a lot more than Derek Jeter ever did. But then again, he is a cheetah, so cheetahs eat more than cats.
Do you feed him raw steaks?
I feed him raw meat, and I also feed him cat food.
Cats, they like steaks, right? Big old raw steaks.
Yep. Sometimes I feed the cheetah cat food.
What the hell are you talking about?
In about another 2 weeks, I'll be feeding Hobbs some cat food.
Bones. What the hell are you talking about? Raw snakes?
Raw steaks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Snakes?
Oh no, cat. The cheetahs eat snakes. No.
You're not getting a hold of any of my snakes. I'll send you some frozen rats though, if you want.
Some chicken feet. All right, on to the next one. What you got?
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
North by Northwest.
Now, I think I've seen that one, but I double checked and I'm not 100% certain.
With
That's another
Cary Grant. And
Cary Grant.
yeah.
Martin Landau, I think, was in that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, you've got your basket case going at the very top. That is awesome.
Yes.
What can you tell us about North by Northwest, other than the latitude, the longitude?
Businessman named Thornhill. It is they think he's a spy. So he's chased by a man called Philip Van Dam. And so they're chasing him around everywhere. And you get to see this great and Eva Marie Saint is in it too. And my goodness. And was a little. Oh, you get to see a guy running from a crop duster in this movie. So hey, it's fun.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic chase scene. If you talk about a pure straight out chase scene, not like strictly cars. Yeah, North by North. That's a classic chase scene right there.
Yeah.
It's funny because I when I see that, because it had a biplane in it, a crop duster, and the other movie I remember with the chase scene with a biplane dust cropper was a Capricorn 1 with Telly Savalas and Georgia oh gosh, with James Brolin and I want to say it was Elliot Gould and Telly Savalas, and they're trying to escape the army. Yeah, that was a great chase scene too with a biplane.
They need to make a movie about a killer crop duster. That would be intense, like in a cornfield or something, like a scarecrow movie.
The killer crop duster.
Is that a Dr. Pepper with 151?
A diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, what do I got next? The next one I like is Marnie with good old.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
With good old sexy Sean Connery in it.
Can you show us the back? Can you show us the front?
Where did you get that copy at, Jennifer?
I found it.
Oh, the VHS. Okay.
I found it at a garage sale. It's still sealed.
Nice.
Yeah. Back, front, back, front, back.
And it's still sealed.
Yep, I have it on DVD. So I don't want to open Sean Connery.
That's unbelievable that it's still sealed.
Yeah.
It's surprising. There's a lot of things that people donate or sell sealed. Like when I went to the library for bag sale, they had before I went there, they had all those NCIS seasons. They're all factory sealed.
Let's see. Rusty says altitude flight from hell. Langlier's all good horror. Sean says he's running out of room in this horror room. There's always ceiling space, Sean. That's what a lot of other people are doing that are running out of room. They're building shelves on their ceilings and in their bathrooms.
Yep.
So if you're looking for more space, your ceiling, your bathrooms. If you have to take out your bed and just sleep on your movies.
If I wasn't so attached to this headboard, I would do what my friend did and got one of those damn hammocks he sleeps in.
That's true. You can use your headboard for space for movies as well. Your cupboards in your kitchen. People put movies everywhere. I do know somebody in the community that actually, I know two people that sleep on their movies. Like they have shelves underneath their bed that are built into their bed, and the shelving pulls out, and they keep their movies in the shelving. But that's just one section of their movies.
Ooh. And your bed. I gotta write this down.
What you got next on the list, Toch?
My number 2 is Psycho. Yes.
Psycho. We're getting. Jim is saying he like a new series of Tochi in the bed.
And what would you like for me to be doing in the bed?
You'll have to ask Jim. Horror and Metal says replacing DVDs and Blu-ray can help you fit 20 Blu-rays where 12 DVDs were. It's true. I mean, if you have to make room in your tub, I mean, I guess you can use half of your tub and the other half for movies. Your gutters?
I built onto my porch and made it into a made it into a place to put things so nothing can get wet outside.
That's true. Welcome, Tatum. If you put your movies in your gutter, you can always get plastic over your gutter, but your ring won't go in it, though.
Hello, Tatum.
Tatum is a huge fan of the cheetah as well. And she's a fan of the Midnight Hour. Welcome, Tatum.
Right.
Tatum is also a big fan of the Now It's Dark, Jim, who also is having a contest, in case I didn't mention it, giving away 13 prizes. All of you need to enter.
Sean says he watched a contest drawing with Hobbs Horror and the drawing tonight. What did you win, Hobbs?
I lost.
What?
I did not win that contest.
That pick was in. What did you finish?
I did not get a chance to watch. It was a 30-minute video. I haven't had a chance to watch the full thing. But I've already been told who the winner was, and I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want to spoil it. You'll have to watch the Horror Corner video.
What one?
Oh, the Horror Corner video.
You're talking about Sean Urchin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was tonight. Oh, man, he had a ton of people. Did he do the wheel?
No, he did a drawing from like a bucket.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I'll do the wheel this year for the Spooktacular because, dude,
I'm gonna get people to come enter the contest again.
Yeah, that's on you last year. You get a triple entry if you enter now tonight on the stream.
Man, you didn't need me to do that. You got 60 people all by yourself, Bob.
Everybody. In case y'all didn't know, when I did that last year, I had everything set up. The whole wheel was set up, and before I started spinning, my computer shut down, and I lost the entire wheel. So at 4 a.m, I had to redo the entire thing.
Yeah, that happened to you the first Spectacular too. Remember?
Yep. So I'm just going to do a regular drawing out of a bucket this year. If it takes 2 hours, it takes 2 hours.
Yeah,
And the prize is going to be an autograph of the Tochi.
I thought the grand prize was going to be that Joe Burrow Sports Illustrated cover this week.
That's not going anywhere.
Bucket?
Man, I have to tell you, I saw that.
Tatum, you're very welcome to be here. No, you're perfectly fine to be here, and yeah, no reason to be mad or mad at anybody. We're glad you're here to hang out with us.
Yes.
Yeah. There were 2 drawings tonight. Okay. Who was the other? Well, the other one you must have won, Hobbs. I'm doing a drawing right now. The winner is Bob.
You just can't let him lose, can you?
What did he win? What did he go to send?
Huh?
What did he win?
Hobbs is going to win my Dollar Tree Theater movie, Dying of the Light. And to really make this nostalgic for you, Josh, this copy of this movie came from Family Video.
Oh, that's
a Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good.
Sean, you can still do the wheel, dude. It's just me. The way that I did it, I tried to make it Halloween looking and stuff, and I'm cursed sometimes when I do my drawings.
Well, you know what? You just need to do this, Tops. You need to get a bigger wheel. You're gonna need a bigger wheel.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go get like a barrel and then make it into a wheel. I'll film it at a pumpkin farm, and then
you know who should have host your drawing for the spectacular. Honestly, if you're worried about the wheel malfunctioning, you should actually approach Beth from Red Rum Records and have her host it, because she did a drawing where she had people with 7 entries. I mean, it took like her wheel was absolutely insane, but it didn't break down at all. You could ask her to host. You could have her host the wheel.
Did you see Full Man's his contest? He had a rabbit race. It was insane. Everybody was a rabbit, and he had them race. It was like a digital contest where he would touch a spin, and it would be rabbits racing to the finish line.
Did the troll win?
Tatum is saying hi, Jennifer. Beautiful.
Thank you, Tatum.
Sean says the wheel can be a real a-hole.
I felt bad for you, Hobbs, last year. I thought the first year was bad luck, but last year that was just but I didn't realize that you had how many people did we have? Didn't we have like 60 people entering?
Dude, the wheel was there were so many people on the wheel that I couldn't see the names when it was drawing. Who was on there? I couldn't even see. I honestly could not see.
He was so worn out by then. My goodness.
I remember that day I fell asleep at work on the phone with a customer. I was so tired. And then Pat just kept adding them on. Well, if you want to be in the contest, you can get 3 entries. He had 25 people on the midnight hour at one point, and then all of them are entering.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. We had the spectacular is bigger than big now.
It is. It's it's gonna be hosted by John Stamos this year.
Yeah, he's ugly.
Why? LeVar Burton taken already?
Corey Feldman.
Yo, what up? This is the Fell Dog. I'm here to run Hobbs Horrors.
That's right. I am the comeback king, and I'm here to come back and make sure this wheel works for Hobbs Horror.
Tatum says she loves the panel. Everybody say hi to Tatum. Welcome, Tatum. Welcome to the midnight hour.
That's right.
Horror says, Horror and Metal Maestro Red Rusty says, I wanted to do contests for all the nice DVDs I replaced with Blu-rays, but just can't stand having to see picture-in-picture not signed.
Yeah. That, you know what though? No. I know people say, "Oh, you could." Yeah, that drawing papers from a hat. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complain about that too. They don't like paper in the hat. They rather see the wheel because the wheels, it's like right there in their face. I don't, I just love the wheel because it's fun to watch. Every time there's a wheel, and I always root for Jennifer. She probably doesn't even know that, but every time Jennifer's on a wheel, I'm sitting there going, "Come on, Jennifer, come on."
You know what? She started off with pretty good luck in her contest, and then lately she hasn't had too much luck in her contest, but
Yeah.
she might win something.
But you have you took all her prizes.
It's true.
Thank you, Tatum.
All right, Tochi, what you got next on the list after Psycho?
I'm gonna do one of the Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and it's called The Cheney Vase.
What?
The Cheney Vase.
The fuck? The Cheney Vase.
Yes. It's from the show Alfred Hitchcock Presents. And it's about
Patrick. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. It's a woman finds herself a prisoner in her own home. And her son is trying to steal a vase that's in her house. But little does he know there's a certain surprise coming along with that vase.
Does that sound like The Sinful Dwarf a little bit to you?
Well, it's I don't see the ending anything like it.
Tatum announces she's watched all of Patrick's videos. That is quite the. That is fantastic. That sounds fantastic, Tochi. I mean that it's not really the Sinful Dwarf-esque, but it kind of has. Well, they're not really drugging people, So.
Tatum wants to know if she can be a moderator, Hobbs.
I don't know how to do that right now, but I will. It's been a while since I've done that, but I will. I'll definitely hook that up for sure. Tatum, absolutely.
And she's watched all yours too. That's all. Did you like the van life one? The van life one is epic. That's like, honestly, that's the best playlist I've seen in my 2 years on the tube. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm serious. That your van life playlist is the best.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you. Yeah. And his family video one is really good too. I just wish there was more of them.
I would really like to get another vehicle and make another travel one where I could do stuff on the weekends. I would like to build out another vehicle and take little trips and do that again, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you guys, I wouldn't want to have you guys like not watch me.
You think we wouldn't watch you if you were in a van?
But it gets kind of boring sometimes, right? Like watching people cook. Like you guys see me cook. It wasn't like the best in the world. I tried.
That was the interesting part about those videos. How you managed to cook in there.
You know what? I ended up burning the front of my the front of the Rogue. I burnt the front of it pretty bad, but that was the only casualty I had.
You know what you
It's a
need? You
diff-
need a 70s van.
That's
Van from the
ultimately what I
70s.
would love to have. I want to get a shag van, and I want to do one of two things with it. I want to make it the either like one of the ones from the 70s or 60s, or I want to make it the Howard's Hardware Store van from Teen Wolf.
And I think you should put a waterbed in the back of it.
Put what?
A waterbed in the back of it.
Oh, there'd definitely be something in there for sure. A waterbed, a disco ball. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you. I love doing that stuff. To be
Yeah.
honest with you guys, the Rogue really wasn't the right type of vehicle for that type of stuff. Because if you want to make a shag van, you want a van and you can put shag rug in and a disco ball in, and you can put carpeting in, and that's really what you want to do. Put carpet on the walls, make it like very shaggish, where you can sleep in it at the drive-in.
And do other things at the drive-in.
Zoinks.
Boggling.
Yeah, boggling.
Boggling.
Jinkies.
You go to YouTube on the StreamYard and hit the 3. Okay.
Zoinks.
Zoinky.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh. If the vans are rocking, don't be in.
It's a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Oh.
Well, they used to.
Drive-in theater near in Butte, Montana, Jennifer, or just a walk-in?
We have a drive-in here. Yeah.
You're more advanced than we are.
And
we have
weekend,
2 down here in the butt of Dayton, Ohio.
Ooh. This weekend we have double features in both sides of our drive-in. So we can watch on Saturday, we're watching Gru with the Minions, and then afterwards Super Pets is on. And then what am I doing on Sunday we're watching Now and The Black Phone.
Do they still have the original drive-in music?
Yes, they do. Do you want me to record the first part of it?
Like Welcome to the Lobby and stuff?
Yeah, and where they say Louis the Light Bulb here. Gotta play it safe around electricity.
Kal-El Daily wants to know what happens when the goblin meets the boglin. They drink gin and bone the cat.
Cat. Oh. Send him to me. Jeez. Not a cat.
The cheetah.
Hey, Pat.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Bizarre.
What's next, Toch?
Kal-El says, I'm typing like a hacker villain. The cheetah was just here a minute ago. He came by and said hello. And then, yeah, I love cheetahs too. Cheetahs are try owning a cheetah. Then you really see what it's all about. No. He is a cheetah. I understand how people I guess they just don't go to the zoos very often or look at books. I mean, they have pictures of cheetahs in them. You can actually go and see cheetahs in the zoo that look just like the cheetah that I have. My cheetah's just on the small size. It's like a mini cheetah. Not like
Well, it's just like Belial's a human being, right? So, I mean,
right.
I believe it.
Yeah, exactly. You never been to a zoo?
Yes,
You have a zoo, don't you? Hobbs, Dayton? Doesn't Dayton have a zoo?
The closest zoo to me would probably be about an hour 15.
I know Cincinnati has a famous cheetah exhibit.
We have a jungle.
In Dayton?
No, at Paul Brown Stadium where the Bengals play. Welcome to the jungle, now called Paycor Stadium.
Have you picked out? Speaking of horror films, have you picked out what flavor of cat food you're eating on the midnight hour in a couple of weeks?
And here's the deal: we're gonna talk about this for 5 minutes. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna discuss this. The reason why you're trying to do this to me.
Let's put it to the vote. Let's put it to a vote.
Hold on. Before you try to hijack me, let me tell you the reason why you're doing this. Because you know the record of teams that go to the Super Bowl, they struggle with game 1 wins. And you've already looked this up.
No, I haven't.
So you know that Cincinnati's in trouble on game 1.
Oh, no. I don't think they'll be in trouble at all. I'm picking them to go back to the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? That's my pick. That's my pick this year. I'm picking
the opening day game.
Oh, my Lord. We have no
It's a proven fact that 70% of teams that go to the Super Bowl, they lose on the first day, opening day.
Yeah, I do follow Sledgehammer. No, the Steelers have no O-line, and Najee Harris is hurt. He's got a bad foot. There's no O-line. This actually, honestly, I'm just doing this for the comedy because there's no way in hell the Steelers are not.
Let me ask you guys: what does the cat food taste like? Is there any residual value in it?
Josh, it's not that bad. It's good for a laugh. It's not. You won't. I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't make you do that if I thought you really seriously get sick off of it. I mean, you just eat a small bite. We all laugh, ha ha ha, or they all laugh at me when I do it, like they did last year.
Tochi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it taste bad?
The dog food didn't.
Yeah. Remember, me and Tochi have done this already. We did dog food treats together, and then I did cat food. Wet cat food.
I have never tasted cat food.
No, you don't want to. No. I wouldn't want to taste dog food either. Oh, okay. We'll have to slide over there and congratulate him for sure. He's a really nice guy. Jim saying that Susanna House is the best Bengal. Hell yeah, Jim. You know that's right.
That's right. Oh hell yeah. That's without a question.
Do it for Susanna Hoff. But see, the only thing I have in my favor is that they put Joe Burrow on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Now Jim's in the chat, so let me explain this to him because we talked about the curse of the cheetah. I don't know if he probably doesn't know about the curse of the Sports Illustrated. This is actually a true horror story, actually. So this falls in the theme of horror. So there is a curse, a real curse, on the Sports Illustrated cover. You could Google this. You could actually Google this. When they put a certain player or team or whatever on the cover of Sports Illustrated, invariably something bad will happen to the person who's on the cover. I mean, it's insane. It could be like this is the MVP player. The next game they'll go out there and blow out a knee. It's amazing. So is going to be the manager of the year. They get fired. It's just the curse is real. And they put Joe Burrow on the cover, And I'm thinking, okay, well, that's the Steelers' only edge if they put Burrow on the cover. So, he'll probably end up breaking his foot, tying his shoe in the locker room. Because that's how that's how it works, the curse.
All right, that's our 5 minutes of sports. Tochi, what you got next on the list?
To Catch a Thief, 1955.
Yes. Another Cary Grant movie.
Thanks, Tatum. I haven't set up a members yet. When I do that, I'll definitely keep you in mind. And my YouTube system is not allowing me to add moderators right now, but I will get to it. I promise. At some point. Go ahead, Toch.
To Catch a Thief, I said.
To Catch a Thief.
Yes, with Cary Grant.
And the lovely Grace Kelly.
Yes.
He loved Grace Kelly, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was his muse. Hitchcock's muse. That's the girl that drove him more than any other one, even more than Tippi Hedren.
Yes.
Even Janet Leigh. He loved Grace Kelly.
Who wouldn't, man?
Yeah, she was the icy blonde, the untouchable, the untainable.
Yes.
Yeah, she was really good. Good actress.
Yeah. Hey,
Grace Kelly. Is that the one that sings? Is she a singer, or is that Grace Jones?
That's Grace Jones, but Grace Jones is beautiful as well.
Yes, she is.
I mean, I'm starting to get into some of the older stuff. Yesterday, I just watched a show called Too Close for Comfort.
Oh, yeah. Lydia Cornell.
I have never heard of that show in my life, and I started watching that.
That's a cute show.
Ooh!
Somebody said hi.
Hi. I work at the Pavilion now.
Brian, did you see my latest library day?
What?
Did you see my latest library video?
No, not.
I put it up there. I always put up there. I always make sure I put library so you can have something to look at.
Yes.
How you like the new job, Brian?
It's okay. So far.
His feet are a little sore.
What are you doing?
Are you working hard?
Yep.
Are you hardly working?
I'm working hard. No. But yeah, I just said that they're not doing deliveries right yet because they have to get some things ready for them. Yeah, but I'm okay. It's a different job, but it's different. Yeah, different thing. Yeah.
Are you gonna pass out to your customers a Hobbs Horror business card if we send them to you?
Will you do that?
What if you contribute to get pizza? What?
No, if he gives you cards, will you hand them out to people?
Yeah. Superville, yes.
Okay.
Okay, everybody stay quiet for 1 minute. We need a 1 minute of silence in honor of our good friend, the Bat, Al Lucard. He's doing Silent September. So in to honor him, we're going to be quiet for a minute.
Yes, Al Lucard is legendary. The Bat is in the house.
The Bat, that's right.
Going downstairs. Remember tonight's trash night.
Mm-hmm.
You picked this up before.
Of course you can.
What's up, Echo? Echo.
We can talk now. Hello, Al. Hello, Echo. I intend to keep my feet below camera. I'm be a good girl today. Promise.
I honestly, I'm intimidated because Lucard isn't here. It's like being next to royalty.
Lucard.
Yeah,
That's right.
I mean, one of the coolest families on the net.
Definitely. But it's why the Midnight Society is the best show out there.
You know what's cool about being number 2 is
You can look up at us, aspire to be us.
oh shit. It's like shit's never changed.
We're like the Steelers to your Bengals. Okay.
It's like shit hasn't changed in 6 months. It's just, you know, it's just right back into the swing of shit, you know?
Oh, it's football season.
Yeah.
It's football season. Oh my
What you got
God.
next on the list, Toch?
Huh?
Man, this is making me really want to sharpen my eye out and see if I can find more Hitchcock.
Do you think that you can get them on the wild though, like that? I mean, you're right though. You guys are both right. You used to be able to get those box sets. You could get them, and you could get them even at Walmart for like $20.
Yeah.
You just don't see those anymore.
No, you know, it's so funny because I mean it really is weird. It's like it's how it works. It's like it's just weird how that works. I mean, like a year and a half ago, man, every time I come inside the bookstore or even over at a you know disc replay, man, the only thing I ever saw on the shelf, honestly, was Breaking Bad or Sons of Anarchy. Then Sopranos, but now just a year and a half later, don't see a hide or hair of them. Don't ever see them in the wild.
What's that? What is that?
Murder's Row. It's a book.
The cowboy. We got a cowboy fan.
Murder's Row.
Ooh.
By Alfred Hitchcock.
No,
Oh, wow.
I saw the Dean Martin movie.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you remember seeing that one? Remember Dean Martin's Matt Helm series?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, he did Murderer's Row. Yeah, Chuck Norris was in one of those.
I have a question for Mr. Bones.
Mr.
If he's still here.
We got a question for you.
Lachlan!
Is Lachlan's? The question I have is: are you like me, where we're unlike a lot of other people? Did you read a lot?
I read in school, but I didn't read at home, and I don't read now.
I feel like I have a hole in my game. All these people read all these books, and I feel like I don't have the attention span for it.
I'm the same.
You're probably like them though. You probably read a lot more movies and comics and stuff.
I just said I don't read anything. I don't like to read.
Let me go grab something. You okay?
I hate when
It's like
people
how
go. I hate when people go, I don't like that movie. It's nothing like the book, and I'm like, well, I don't read, so I wouldn't know. I like the movie.
Literally, it's like we're the same fucking person. That's exactly what. From my reports in school, you know what I would do? When they would ask me to read the book, I would just read the back of the book and write what I wrote on the back. Like, just take it off the back.
Yeah, it's like I don't read books, so just let me enjoy my movie. I can't help it. It's not like the book.
Like, I remember one of my teachers even telling me, like, if you're just going to read the back of the book, you might as well just not even turn in your paper.
My mom just reads the last page, and I just want to.
Welcome, Kevin. Death Central. Connect. Everybody connect.
What I used to speed read when I was, I still do, but when I was younger, I used to really do it all the time. And my mom, she never believed me. I used to read all her books. And one of the books that I read was a book called Centennial by James Michener. And the thing was like 1,300 pages. And I told her I finished it like in 2.5 days, and she didn't think I could do that. So she grabbed the book, she went to the middle of the page and said, "Okay, I'm going to start reading. You tell me what happened." So I did. I told her, and she tried it 2 or 3 different times, and I told her what part she was in and what she was, what part it was. And she was like, "Holy shit. How did you, because they used to have programs they teach you to speed read. And I just picked up on it naturally. I was always just really curious to see what was going to happen next. So I just read that much faster.
It's actually extremely impressive that you guys do that. I just I don't know what it is. I think it's my ADD. I have to be doing something constantly. And it's like if I can't read a book without doing something else, like even at work when I'm on the phone with customers, I got to have 7 things going on at once. What's that? The Patrick Swayze book?
Yes.
Wow.
The first in-depth biography of America's
Really?
heartthrob.
So then it talks about how his name is Buddy and not Patrick, right?
Yeah. Made in 1988.
For those of you that don't know, Patrick Swayze's real name is Buddy.
Yeah.
It's not Patrick.
Like Buddy Revell. Yes.
Yeah.
Here's Jim Carrey, made in 1995.
Oh, so you'd like to read about actors particularly? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You'll have to get one for the Fell Dog.
I have Stand By Me.
The Body.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's the Stand By Me with the picture of Corey with the picture of 4 boys.
Tatum loves Patrick Swayze as well.
Yeah.
All right, Tochi, is there any left in the list, or you still got quite a bit, or?
Nope, but I went through my 10.
Okay.
Okay.
People are out talking to you in the chat. Echo says that you need a copy of the Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Why? Do I need to go to war with someone?
Have you seen Tiger Warsaw with Pat Swayze?
No, I
I thought it was Steel Tiger.
No, that's a separate movie.
Steel
Tiger
Dog.
Warsaw is a movie about him coming back to his old town, and he's an alcoholic.
Mm.
Are you talking about Steel Dawn?
Yeah.
That's a separate movie too.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know about Tiger Warsaw, but it's Patrick Swayze. He comes from the town. He's gotten into a little bit of trouble. He comes back to the town to make up his he's trying to rebuild his family, and he's an alcoholic, and it's pretty damn good. Echo says it's a great read that you should read, Jen.
Why do I need to go at war with someone?
People are asking for you to show the book again.
Which one? Patrick Swayze? You. Sure. Behind all the smoke, there's fire.
just funny. You know what? He was sicker than a dog with the cancer. I think he smoked all the way up to the day he died.
Yep.
He could put him down. He was angry at himself for it too.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost him way too soon, and it was a great loss, that's for sure. I love the guy.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that I'm obsessed with a lot of his movies, and not afraid to admit it.
He was I didn't know this until I saw that documentary they put out. It's I Am Patrick Swayze. So I got that one and I watched it. Man, and I did not know how badly addicted he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had it bad. I mean, real bad.
Well, he was bullied growing up, and then I guess his dad was like, if people are going to bully you, you got to fight back. And I guess he beat the shit out of some kids, and people stopped messing with him. And people messed with him because he was in ballet and stuff. And that, it is what it is. He was a smaller guy, but he could fight.
Yeah.
Badly addicted. You're right. Alcohol and
alcohol was really
smoking. Yeah.
And he was the most beautiful ballet dancer too.
Oh, he was a beautiful guy. I mean, I remember we went and saw Roadhouse, and it's just like you got to be confident in yourself. But I just said, damn, he's better looking than the leading lady. He's like, holy shit. And then then that final fight, that guy goes, I used to fuck guys like you in prison, and I'm like, yeah, okay, but he was a good actor. I mean, he was a better actor than people gave him credit for.
True.
I mean, I thought he was really good in Ghost. I thought he deserved more credit than what he got for that role. That was a hard role to play.
Yeah. It's weird because you would think that people would have loved that movie and not given it. People do give that movie a lot of crap, and it's a solid film.
Oh, it's a great film. I mean, the only thing that hurts the whole movie was the fact that the very last, it seemed like they just ran out of steam with the demons that came out to grab his buddy. That was just horrible. You wish that they would have gone back and fixed that. Because hell, if George Lucas can do that, 30 times with the Star Wars movies, they could at least do that once with Ghost and put some real demons in there. But
how do you guys feel about Tu Wong Fu?
Love that movie.
Which one?
Patrick Swayze is the sexiest woman. Man.
Oh, I never saw that.
Julie Newmar, what's it called? Goodbye, Julie Newmar, something like that. Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
That's it. Long title.
Wesley Snipes makes an ugly woman, but Patrick Swayze, ooh!
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
I think John Leguizamo was better as a clown than he was as a transvestite.
Who was?
John Leguizamo. He was better as a clown than he was a transvestite.
Yeah.
You bought the Point Break. Okay.
Oof.
Point Break is one of my favorite movies, but it's
dated.
Gareth, if you're watching, I can't say that it's in the top 20 of my action films of all time.
Sorry about that, Vaz. Vaz thought that was a top.
Oh, is that Vaz? Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys gave him so much shit over that. I was dying.
Man, those Friday night fights, man, they don't take no prisoners.
Dude, those are so good. So good.
I know, man. We gotta get you on one of those, Josh.
The problem that you guys are having with that, dude, is you cannot do responses like that. The only way to do a contest like that is to ask each person individually a question. You cannot do because of the delay. If you're going to do a game like that, you got to do one-person questions, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Let them
that's the only problem. I loved it, but that's the only thing because Tasties, Cheetah, you can't wait for someone to respond quick. It's just not fair, you know?
And honestly, I think too that when you do those contests, you know, with the other person has to basically go like this. You have to put your hands right here. That way you don't Wikipedia that shit, you know?
That's why the last time I did trivia, I was doing questions only to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have them, you know, like, you know, if you don't know it in 10 seconds, you're not going to know it. So, you know, that way you don't have chance to Wikipedia. Echo Zero says, blah, the Spawn live action movie was not good. Echo, bite your tongue. Bite your damn tongue right now. Bite it in half. Swallow it.
What was a bad movie?
Spawn the live movie was awesome. That's blasphemy.
I like the Spawn movie.
Hobbs, you're truly a blessing in my life. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say to Hobbs. Yeah, I agree, Echo. I agree. The Spawn cartoon is better, but the movie for what it is and when it came out is also very good. Come on, I have freaking Melinda Clark in it.
I agree. Hobbs is a blessing to us.
Yes, Hobbs is a blessing to us. Thank you, Hobbs.
Hobbs is the man. Hobbs is the pumping king.
That's right. Hobbs is king of the spectacular.
Yes, he is.
Stick around.
Are you ready for the
spectacular?
Jennifer, are you ready for the spectacular?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to do the 31 this year.
Oh my God! I don't think. Are you doing 31 days of Halloween?
Get it, Jen.
Yeah.
Get it, Jen.
Okay,
you did pretty good, Pat. You made it to 17. For your first time, you did pretty good.
I think I made it to 18. I was just wondering if I put 13 on top of the 18, does that count as 31 days?
No.
For this year?
I had to quit last year because I got COVID and was sick everywhere.
Okay. Boglin.
Hobbs is incredible. He is incredible, and he has such incredible luck when it comes down to winning contests. You know, there's only one other person that comes close to Hobbs in winning contests, and it's not anybody else here. It's Q. Quentin. Q wins a lot. He wins an awful lot of contests too.
That doesn't make me mad, though. Whoever wins deserves it. Including Hobbs and Q.
So, I've got to look for more. I was just looking on Amazon, and I'm not seeing a lot of great deals on Hitchcock boxes. But I was just looking on eBay too. They have a couple that I might
tickle your fancy.
The hair twirl. The hair twirl. The twirling of the hair. Can't think. I can't think of what I was going to say.
You were looking for. You saw. You were looking at something. Alfred Hitchcock that tickled your fancy.
Because, you know, and I don't know why they thought people would not be interested in those, but all of those classic sets now, like if you have any of the Grindhouse box sets, those are going for a fortune now. Like a small mint.
Grindhouse.
To be truthful, I have no idea what I'm doing on my channel anymore. I don't know what I'm going to be reviewing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I do know one thing you're doing. I don't know about
wonderful.
I don't know what else you're going to do, but I do know one thing you're doing.
The Bogtacular. Bogling!
That's right. Are you working on the questions yet? What questions are you gonna ask? More questions this year?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm gonna ask people
The questions are fun.
Similar questions. I don't know. What do you guys? What would you guys like to? What questions would you guys like to see in this spectacular?
Well, you gotta definitely put a Screen Queen question in there. You definitely gotta put a Screen Queen question. You could always, you know what? You could make it related to the midnight hour. Make it a little bit like a scavenger hunt.
I got one.
Yeah,
How many members are there of the Midnight Hour? People would have to think about that and think of all that actual like friends and crew that come on.
Right. That'd be a good question, though. Let's see. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be fun. Do a Screen Queen question, then do like a scavenger hunt. Like you could pull like 5 episodes out, the answers in these episodes, and then ask a question related to the episode.
And you'll get more watches on your episode.
Right, more watches, and then for every answer that you submit, like you get an extra entry.
I was thinking everybody has to shuck and eat a piece of corn as part of.
Okay, how about in order to enter, you must subscribe to all members of the Midnight Hour.
How about this? You get a bump. How about this? Part of the entry is, because you're going to do a video entry, is you answer the Screen Queen question, and then you could have people like eat pumpkin seeds. Maybe do a little trivia with it. Maybe do a little pumpkin.
How about in order to enter, you must own a boglin, and if you do not own a boglin, you're asked better.
That's right. You have to when you eat your pumpkin seeds, you got to spit them out at the camera.
When I eat pumpkin seeds, I swallow.
Yes, we are. We're looking for a good movie box set. Hitchcock. I think Kevin will probably come in and save the day.
You have to own a boglin. That's the one criteria. So that means nobody's going to win but 3 people out of the entire community.
Those are good. Those are $50, man. They're gonna be $50.
I don't know. Have they ever released they probably have released a Hitchcock on Criterion, but I wonder if like something like a Screen Factory or Vinegar Syndrome or Synopsis released one. I mean, I know they do the really early films. I know that Mill Creek does that shit, but like I said, the quality is absolutely garbage. It's terrible. Not even Dollar Tree good.
Are you dissing my Mill Creek?
Yeah, because I'm just in Mill Creek because their transfers on some of the older films, they're really, really bad. They're really bad.
Is that a collection?
Yes.
The later films,
early collection.
Yeah, all those are public domain. All the early Hitchcocks are public domain, so anybody can grab a copy of it and make the print. I mean, all the older classics, they're owned by the studios, but the early ones are public domain.
Could you tell us what's on that one?
on this movie Pits pack?
Yeah, they're all
sit on it, Pat.
The Cheney Vase, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That with Nicolas Cage?
No. Not. Okay. Champagne, Easy Virtue, The Farmer's Wife, Jamaican Inn, Juno and the Haycock. Ooh.
What was the one? The Jamaican what?
Jamaican.
Jamaica Inn.
Oh, they said Jamaican bitch. I was like, Jesus, they're kind of vile.
Juno and the Haycock.
All right, Tatum. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Tatum.
Everybody go watch the Tatum stream when you're done with the hour.
Yes. The Lady Vanishes, The Lodger, The Man Who Knew Too Much, The Manx Man, Number 17, Rich and Strange, The Ring, Sabotage, Secret Agent, The Skin Game, The 39 Steps, Young and Innocent. And then it has 55 minutes Alfred Hitchcock movie trailers spanning his legendary career. I have watched all of them.
Yeah?
And the only ones I don't hear is the ones that are silent films. And I hear music on those ones.
Did you watch them all? Like, did you binge them?
Over the last 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Did that come in an actual box, Tochi, or did it come?
Yeah, it's thingy. Set. So it is a box.
Echo has just acquired a boggler.
Yeah. You might be able to find something like that on Hamilton Book, I wonder. Somebody check Hamilton Book. Huh?
Hobbs, have you ever seen a movie called Play Misty for Me?
No.
Yes.
You need to see that, Hobbs.
What's it called?
Play Misty for Me. With Clint Eastwood and Jessica Walter.
I have that in my Clint Eastwood collection.
Mm-hmm.
Red Rusty just bought that this morning.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, there you go. See? Yep. Agreed. It's an intense movie. I tell you what was really interesting. It was totally against the type, but there was an old show in the 70s. Well, you probably heard of this show, but it was called Starsky and Hutch from the mid 70s. And in one of the episodes, Hutch, I think it was Hutch, the David Soul. Well, he got a girlfriend. Girlfriend was played by Karen Valentine. Now, Karen Valentine at that time, she had a reputation as being a totally goody two-shoe. I mean, she was she was in a room 222. She was really cute and perky, and but she played against total type as playing against a girlfriend gone bad, real bad. And it was a really good episode. It was a two-parter, and it was really creepy, real creepy.
So
yeah, that sounds tight.
She kind of did what that girl did in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. She didn't want to be the girl next door anymore. She wanted to be the.
Yeah, she just didn't want any competition.
Yeah.
Michelle still edit. Did you see Michelle's video? She tested. She taste tested some ghost pepper potato chips.
Does
I'll have to
anyone
watch
have
that.
Play Boggling for me?
That was awesome.
What'd you say, Bones?
Cheetah? Does
What?
anyone own Play Boggling for me?
Play Bogglins for me. Bogglins.
It's like
where
a
is
spin-off of that
Casey?
other movie. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
play.
told me earlier you tried to make it on, but you haven't.
Shit.
Boggling.
Bogglins.
Oh shit.
Boggling.
Bogglins.
Oh man, that's genius. Did you do that one? Did you do that one?
Casey.
Casey.
I don't know whose voice that was. Was that mine or was that Bones?
That's you.
It sounded like.
That's Hobbs.
Like.
I think that was Bones.
Play it again.
Bogglins.
That's you.
Bob.
That's Hobbs.
Bogglins.
Oh yeah, that's Hobbs. Oh shit. Wow. How much does that run, Kevin? The Masterpiece Collection. Wow, that's a good. If it was like, I think he just cracked up Echo.
We like to have fun here. This is a drama-free, fun stream.
I'm getting private messages asking Hoff to do the Bat Woodsy, the Bat Dance.
The calzone. We're gonna make up a dance called the calzone. It's gonna be where you do the cabbage patch while you eat a slice of pizza.
No, that's gonna be where you stand over the toilet and not get sick while you eat it.
You know, I'll have to find the video, but I seen a professional wrestler who was on the independent wrestling, and he would like stir a pizza around while he's wrestling, like the dough. It was so weird, but he would do moves, and in between the moves, he would stir a pizza. Like he would move the dough around and stuff. Isn't that funny?
Oh, cool.
I was thinking, what if John Cena did the elbow drop before he did it? He dipped a chicken nugget in sauce and then dropped the elbow. Like, how funny would that be?
It'd be more fun if he dropped like some fruity pebbles on somebody and then dropped the elbow.
That's true. Michelle, we're looking forward to all your videos, including the ghost pepper chip. That'll be interesting.
He was a champ. I was impressed.
Tochi, can you handle ghost pepper?
Great video.
Huh?
Can you handle ghost pepper?
No. I am not a spice person.
And Brian, could Brian handle it?
No.
He's not either.
No.
It's what 30 it's like what the taste of first, so it's like 30 days till the start of the spectacular.
30 days before we announce. It's going to be in October. It's going to be from the 1st until the 30th, like it is every year.
Wow. So Jennifer, do you need the premium movies? So Kevin found the eBay on eBay the Masterpiece Collection between $30 and $35. On Amazon it's $100. Of course Amazon can be more expensive.
Oh, cool.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know that I would want the updated versions of it if I've never seen the original versions. I should probably see the ones with the grain first, right?
No, God, you don't need to. No, if you get a chance to see some of the classics when they're cleaned up, then do that.
But see, I don't like to watch Texas Chainsaw in a remastered version. I like to watch it with all the grain and stuff.
Well, that's deliberate by that, you know. I mean, but still, you can still watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm just talking about the copies. The copies are so bad. I mean, half the picture's gone. It's just not good. It's real
Have you
bad.
seen The Town That Dreaded Sundown?
I have both those movies.
Have you seen them?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You've got to watch those. I feel like people think that movie is better with the updated version, but I kind of feel like the grainier version is better. I don't know. It depends.
I agree. It's like watching Star Wars after they put all that crappy CGI crap in.
It's true. Patrick, I cannot believe you've not watched that.
What?
That's an absolute viewer request. You've
No,
got to put that up on your next viewer request.
I gotta finish watching Jaws: The Revenge. That's what I gotta watch. I have to watch X for Sunday, and I have to watch Jaws: The Revenge and review it. Ugh.
Yeah, a lot of people
I
be
do
curious
not
your thoughts on that.
share
You
on
might
my
rip that one apart.
Booty Echo.
Well, I promised Eric from Hey Internet, it's Eric. I promised I might do that review. So I caught up with my other reviews this week because I was falling way behind because of my foot. So hello,
Yeah.
Hot White Witch.
Patrick, have
Hey.
you seen Bubba Didn't Do It Part 2?
Oh God, you see the reviews on that coming out so far?
Uh-uh.
Welcome, Faye, to the chat. Hot White Witch. Faye. Faye's a good dude. He
Is
fun channel.
yes. Oh, and Mr. Bones, I slept with you the night before last to your holiday videos. I hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoy your support of watching my videos. Thinking of it otherwise, I don't have any recollection of it. I don't remember.
I caused silence. I'm sorry. I just do it every time, don't I? Out of nowhere.
Sort of like Randy Orton.
Echo's like, wait, what? Why didn't you sleep with my videos? Yeah, Pat, did you see the new shirt I made her? Tochi Out of Nowhere.
Yeah, Tochi Out of Nowhere.
TKO, Tochi Out of Nowhere. She hits you like that, like an RKO. Ta-da! Look what I said now. He's like, you better do that with me.
I had my phone next to me while I was sleeping, and I had Bones' channel on. And I turned on his holiday stream with all his different videos on it. So technically, I slept with Mr. Bones.
Haunted by Horror. That's Cheetah Review's best interview, most successful interview on his channel. Welcome. What are you up now on that one? Over 1,200? Cheats.
Auckland didn't do it.
Oh, do you see some of the reviews? Do you see some of the reviews for that? The Night of the Scarecrow 2? Man, people have been crushing it.
Pat,
Yes,
I was just talking to you, buddy.
I know. I'm answering you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's it. Oh yeah, The Dark Knight of Scarecrow 2. Yeah, those reviews. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, those are some savage reviews.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of the Pooh and the Winnie the Pooh and Piglet trailer? Blood and Honey.
I have not seen that. Have you guys?
I haven't seen it yet.
Pat, you have to start doing those reaction vids, Pat, like I see everybody do. I've seen a couple people do reaction vids to the trailer.
I was gonna,
reacts.
I almost did a reaction to. They had a list from a comic book CBR comic book. I don't know what the R stands for, but they had the top 10 worst superhero movies. I was actually going to do a reaction to that because I was curious to see it. I was giving Cal hell about it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was a pretty good. I thought it was an interesting list. I thought it was pretty fair, actually.
You got to start up Cheetah Reacts.
Cheetah Reacts. Cheetah Pounces.
New series. Okay, yeah, that's a good title. Cheetah Pounces.
Yeah,
Cheetah
Pounces.
AKA for Reacts.
Michelle, I don't think Michelle's aware of what's going on. Maybe she hasn't heard about it. Can you guys explain to her what we're talking about?
Yeah, Disney, Walt Disney.
Winnie the Pooh. He's gonna kill you.
Then he's gonna poo you out. So Winnie the Pooh, Disney released them. They gave the rights to the characters, and so Winnie the Pooh has slid into the public domain. So anybody can do anything with Winnie the Pooh, and so they decided to make a horror movie out of them. So they made a horror movie called Winnie Pooh Bear and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and Blood and Honey. Piglet and Blood and Honey. I think it's going to come out. I think it's going to come out on Sci-Fi Channel.
What I understand the synopsis is Christopher Robin went off to college and left them and neglected them and didn't stay around to love on them and keep them sweet, so they turned into serial killers.
Oh yeah.
They went feral and turned into serial killer monster animals.
Blame it on the honey.
Do you know what they said to him? They said,
trailers got
Christopher Robin, count all the bees in the hive.
Oh my God!
I watched Monty do a reaction video today about that movie.
I'm sure he laughed his ass off.
Count all the bees in the hive.
So yeah, me and Monty. Monty's coming back onto the channel for the Midnight Society this Sunday. He and Ben from Cadaver Club and I are gonna tackle X.
I'm still a little confused on what you're wanting out of Jason for the new movie. I feel like you're either wanting him to be more. You want to find more of a backstory and have him talk, or you want him to be a brutal killer? I was a little confused on that.
Well, I think if they go back to formula, so to speak, if they pick it up from the first movie, they pick it up from the second movie on, then yeah, I think they should have him speak. I do. I do think they should. He's human. They never explained to anyone why he didn't. There's nothing explained to him that he didn't speak at all.
And you could have him get spankings from his father Elias, and then his father would say, "Who wants to walk with Elias?"
Who wants to walk with Jason? His original name was supposed to be Josh.
I mean, now people are trying to speculate on the, about the movie, and I saw one today that was trying to, factor in Jason's dad, and that Jason's dad was supposed to be in Jason Lives. but then that got cut. That part got cut. And I'm just thinking, well, it was very hard to put Jason's father into a movie. I don't think it's a good idea I don't think it's a good idea to try to do that when you can't put in the Pamela. Pamela was far more important than Jason's dad. Jason's dad didn't even make it into the movie. Now, I know he's in the comic book, but that's not the movie. It's different.
What about these apples?
I don't think. I mean, for one thing, they're gonna have to figure out, because I don't know, but they're gonna have to figure out legally how old is Jason before he goes from Victor Miller's control to Sean Cunningham's control. I mean, how old will he have to be, and how young can they portray him without crossing into each other's rights?
Well, how about this, Apples? What about everybody that's saying that Freddy might have been one of the counselors at Crystal Lake?
Well, wasn't he born? Wasn't Freddy born in the 50s?
I don't know.
Because Jason was already Jason was already 12 years old in 58, so he was actually born in 46.
What if Bubba was one of the counselors?
I like that.
Do it.
Bubba didn't do it. Could you imagine Bubba coming out like, here comes Jason to kill all the counselors again, and then Bubba comes out with his pitchfork and says, "Fuck that! I'm not going to have to get blamed for this too." And he fucking kicks Jason's ass. And Bubba didn't do it. You son of a bitch.
Night, Sean. Enjoy your trip.
Night, Sean.
Night, Sean.
Eeyore is dead in the beginning of the trailer. Hell no. I'm not watching that mess.
Hey, but
It says rest in peace, Eeyore, in blood on a fence post. It suggested that Piglet and
Piglet. At least they could have had a ham sandwich and some bacon.
well, Jason was stuck in the bottom of a lake for God knows how long. So technically, is he dead or is he alive?
Well, in theory, though, the Jason in the first movie is Jason. It's just him as a kid. It's him, and that's his. The other thing I could think of too is like, what if they, the only thing I could think of that Cunningham could get away from it is what if they discovered that Pamela Voorhees was not really his mom? Maybe she had lost a child. She had lost the child, and she has stolen Jason away from the hospital and raised him as his own until the accident. But it's not really his birth mother. That could give Cunningham some wiggle room right there to do a completely reimagined origin for Jason.
Did you know that Wayne Newton was originally supposed to be where Artie Lehman's character was in Jason? I'm just kidding.
Wayne Newton wasn't even fitting in the lake.
I think Corey Feldman needs to be out there. Come on. I want Corey Feldman back in there.
And Sandy Duncan was supposed to play Jason's mother before she was in Pan.
No, I mean, Norman Bates' mom was his mom. I mean, that was his mom. But what if they, because they got to get around that. I mean, if they go back to, they're saying that, to me, I think what they should do. No, I know this will make the owl the bat crazy. Bat crazy. I like that. You can use it. What would make people crazy is the fact is I think they should pick up the story from 2009. I don't think they need to go back and explain Jason's origin. That's all we have for the first Friday the 13th for. You don't need to explain.
Yes. Sequel to 2009. I hate when they restart over and over. I love 2009.
Yeah,
Every time you get a good movie, then they make another movie.
Yeah, pick up 2009 and do flashbacks to his beginning. But you don't need to go all the way back. You don't need to go back to it.
Alucard says Jason's going to be behind the poo mask.
I think Corey Feldman should be behind the poo mask.
What if Corey Feldman was poo?
I'm there.
Count all the bees in the hive.
Come to me, poo. Come to me.
Okay. So Ben Grimm is clobbering time. Look at this. An A24 Friday the 13th would be amazing. You're so not right, Ben Grimm. It's not even right. Feld Dog is Piglet.
Only if Ty West is directing it.
Oh
Ty West
shit!
would make a badass Friday the 13th.
What about Ari Aster though?
What does he make?
He made Hereditary.
All those movies you don't like. Yeah, he makes all those movies you don't like.
My little piglet.
I put my vote in for Ty West.
Yeah, okay. If you're down for that, Al, that's fine. He can do that, but he's got to start from 2009.
What if Mark Polonia was to direct?
Shit. God. He did. You know, though, I can't say that. I really can't talk trash like that because, you know, he didn't do all that bad in Return to Splatter Farm. That was halfway decent. I couldn't hate on that movie.
Kal-El Daly, is that who made the new Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah. But he didn't make a good Texas Chainsaw, so I wouldn't want him around Friday.
Did you watch the new Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah, I saw the clips of it. Dude, it looks so CGI. Holy shit.
You saw clips of it?
Yeah, I saw the kills, and it was like all CGI. It was only 80 minutes long. Like, how the hell do you make that movie only 80 minutes long? And that includes the credits, so it's probably even less than that. Polonia slashers are decent. I hope Netflix releases that for Christmas.
Glenn.
I hope they release. I hope Netflix releases some of those movies they have for Christmas. Holy shit! I would like to get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
The original?
That too. Looking for that. I've gotten a lot of the classic horror films. Like I got Halloween '78. I got My Bloody Valentine from '81. I got The Fog. I've gotten a lot of those classic horror movies, but I don't have I don't have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
MVD sent me one that I didn't put on camera yet. It's called The Hoot Owl. It's a reference talking Killer Owl.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
And
I got the Texas Chainsaw 2003.
All I kept thinking is, if it's a killer owl, is it going to be like the one that eats the lollipops? Like,
how many licks does it take to get to your liver?
A 1, a 2, a 3.
I got both, Al. I got both 81 and I got the remake. So maybe when you come back from vacation, we could do that. It's funny. I have that one too. I got the original and I have the remake. I got the remake from Family Video.
God, I miss Family Video. I was watching it today.
Me too. Damn.
I was watching those videos today, actually.
Man, I miss Family Video. Man, your videos are tight. Your Family Video movie, your live streams are. I was telling someone today. I was telling someone today how I could still watch that video when you came out with American Scarecrow, and it says still be pissed off at the fact they got you for $13. It's like, man, no one ever charged $13 for a Wild Eye, ever.
Yeah,
Man,
I know. But I told you how I got them back on it. They didn't charge me for movies once, so it broke even. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tried to do the right thing, you know. I tried to go back in and look into it, but they said it was fine.
you know what? Did you see Ben Grimm? You said about the them and they. Let me tell you. Did you see the Children of Sin? Did you see that yet? It's on Tubi.
Nope.
Man, you guys got to watch that.
It's a must watch.
That's a must watch. That's a must watch. If you're squeamish around knives or razors, just be prepared to be triggered. That's a ferocious movie. Tatum says she wishes she could send you a super chat for all of her love for you, Hobbs. That's awfully sweet, Tatum.
Is it calisthenics time, Toch?
Oh, no, I'm just. My back doesn't like me tonight.
We thought you were going to do your leg lifts.
No, I promised Echo I would not bring my feet up above the camera.
do some toe lifts.
No, I already promised. And I've made Echo suffer enough with my toes.
You know, if you think about it, though, it is weird that we have feet. It's weird that we have fingers, too, because imagine, like, aliens, you know? Like, I feel like when I look at my hands and feet, I'm like, am I something from Futurama? Like, what the hell? Yeah.
I look at my hands and I think, what if they grew to, like, Skeksis' hands?
Like, exactly. Like, when you look at it, like, do that again. Isn't it weird that we have, like, exactly. Like, what if all of our hands and feet were supposed to be webbed, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Echo doesn't know white toes. Maybe because you haven't. I don't know. I get a lot of people don't like toes. You know.
Well, you gotta have toes to walk.
True.
No, how was that? I gotta watch Teardrop. Yeah, I don't know why either, Echo. Toes are amazing. Thank you, Tatum. Jennifer Bones. That sounds like a rock and roll name right there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jennifer Bones.
Ladies and gentlemen, opening for the Go-Go's, we have Jennifer Bones.
Jennifer Bones. Jennifer Bones and the Bondlands.
Faye's being naughty.
Naughty Faye.
Ben says I have the opposite of a foot fetish. Well, when your feet are all orange bricks, I can understand that, Ben. That's my fantastic. How's that movie Toe on Tubi?
Everybody has their
introduced
thing.
Me to an interesting music artist earlier. Her name is Dana Dentata.
Some people like elbows. Some people like ears.
Some people like the tatas.
Some people like toes.
Some people like the
tatas. Some people like the baldwins.
I like butts. Yeah.
Tochi
like
likes the butt.
Yeah, she cannot lie.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What are y'all thinking here? It's 12:33. We've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. You want to wrap her up?
Sure.
How are you guys feeling?
Can you use ball and wrapping paper, please?
Huh?
And put a pretty bow on it.
Tochi, how you feeling?
Fine.
We got 12 in the chat. I guess we could go a little longer.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep it going. We got 12 strong. Once it gets down to a real low number, then we'll cut her.
Okay.
We're having too much fun tonight.
Yeah.
You still haven't told us what flavor of cat food you're going to be eating in 2 weeks.
So,
He's not gonna be eating cat food.
So let me ask you: Is the hard food or the soft cat food better?
Do the soft cat food.
Ew. So that'd be like having pate.
Right, that's all. And you don't, like I said, Hobbs, you're just doing it for fun. It's just fun. And no one's expecting you to eat a whole damn spoonful. You just put enough. You open up the container. You have to open up on camera. That's what I did last year. And then you just put the spoon in there, take a little bit, and just take a bite. That's all you have to do.
I feel like you're talking to me about how I'm going to get my first colonoscopy or something. Like, it's not bad. You'll be all right. Like,
yeah, it's not bad. It'll be fun. Believe me, I'll do it. I did it last year.
The worst part's the prep. I got you.
Yeah, that's all. I mean,
Faye's being naughty. Faye. Faye's a good guy. We like Faye. Faye goes on with Nanette sometimes.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah, we're an hour ahead of you, Faye. Oh, Kane Hodder was in it. Yeah, we were talking about that. Well, you were there for that. Kevin, about the recasting of casting of Jason Voorhees in the new movie. I mean, Kane Hodder, 67 today. He would be 68 by the time the movie got made and came out. I don't think people would actually buy that. It's like Saul 10. Saul 10 wants to bring back Jigsaw, and it's like Tobin Bell's 82 years old. What are you bringing him back to? What to put him in the credits for? What? He can't do anything.
You're gonna make poor Kane feel old.
Well, he is old. But it's all right though, because there's other good actors to follow him that could do the part. Derek Mears was a really good Jason, and the Jason 2009. And then I put in another candidate for my, if I have my way. I mean, okay, if I had honestly, who I really think would have been a perfect Jason, even better than Kane Hodder, if he would have got it done in his prime, would have been Tyler Mane. Tyler Mane would have probably been the ultimate pick, but since it didn't happen that way, so Kane Hodder is still number one, but he is still number one. But he, like I said, it's okay. He cemented his legacy. He'll always be the number one Jason. But like I said, he's 67. People aren't really gonna. I don't think people really buy that.
We like you, Faye.
They're gonna see somebody younger and more faster. I think Derek Mears, or my pick would be Nathan Jones. I still think Nathan Jones would be awesome.
We're just trying to promote everybody, Faye. Everybody's cool. We have our friends here, so it's all good.
I'd go Ryan
Everybody connect with everybody if you don't mind.
See, Echo Zero said he did cat food one time, took one bite and puked. Well,
That's encouraging.
yeah, we definitely can't do football bets with Echo. Well, actually, we probably can. So who's your favorite football team, Echo? Um,
He's probably the Seahawks, the Broncos.
I don't know. What did you think about that, Kevin? Because did you see some of the comments that there's someone who left really strong comments. I mean, that was cool. I didn't know that. I was glad he watched it. I don't know who he is, but I'm really glad he watched it. But I suggested Nathan Jones, and he thought that would be way too big for Jason. And I'm thinking, in the old school Friday the 13th, I think it would work. It would work. But
No, dude, Nathan Jones is huge. That's way
I
too
don't think
big.
it wouldn't work if they picked it up from 2009. It wouldn't work because Derek Mears is smaller, and he's smaller, and he made those tunnels. So Nathan Jones would not fit in those tunnels. So yeah, so Derek Mears, still probably. Okay, he likes the Seahawks. So Echo, want to make a football bet with me and the Hopster? I don't think
Bengals are gonna win, so why bother?
Are you jumping in on the bet too, Jennifer? Are you gonna eat some dog food if they lose?
I don't have any more dog food.
Okay,
Oh, I can cook some of my
you
mom's.
could always do it. You could always do an all the Osborne and take the head off a snake.
Nope.
I'm not gonna eat a rat.
Well,
Nope.
I was thinking about a snake. You just
Nope.
I'm not gonna eat my snakes. It would hurt them. Go take a bite out of your cheetah's tail.
I can't. That means the Steelers would lose, and they're not going to lose.
Faye, it's all good. It's cool that you noticed, buddy. Welcome again, Faye. We like you. Yeah. Everybody, make sure to connect with everybody in the chat. We'll go on for another minute or two here, and we'll call it. We'll go to 45, and then everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. If you do something crazy, name it after Hobbs Horror.
That's right. I just connected with Faye.
I'm connected also.
Promote your channels, folks. Thank you, Bones, Tochi, and Pat for coming on. What do you guys got going on this week?
I'm trying to get back on the schedule I made.
I liked your schedule.
Yes.
4 minutes, Pat. You want to promote all the stuff you got going on, buddy?
Yeah, I'm now next week I'm busy. I am doing the Midnight Society on the 4th, and I'm having Monty G and Ben from Cadaver Club come out and hang out with me. And then Tuesday the 6th, the Upside Dan will be here with us from the Cinema Squad. And then on the 7th, we have Sean Jackson from Lost in the Real, also from the Cinema Squad. And Thursday, we have Jace Burns, Boko Rukar, also from the Cinema Squad. They're doing a takeover. Friday the 9th, I am doing an interview with Kalinda Bongers. She is a film director. She co-directed a movie called Molly, which is my second favorite film I've ever reviewed. And she'll be here on the 9th at 2 p.m. And then at 8 o'clock, I am traveling to Missouri to hang out with Doug and Ava for their musical hour on Friday.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tochi, what do you got on your calendar?
I've got a Tochi in the Wild coming up on Monday.
Where are you going wild at?
someplace cheesy.
Tochi in the wild. We love it. All right, guys, we're going to close shop. I appreciate everybody for coming. If you want to catch on to these lovely panel members, just go look in the link in the description. Everybody have a great weekend. We're going to call it. Have a good night.
Peace.
Thanks for coming to the Midnight Hour. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.